I just finished episode 2, and let me tell you, Solo Leveling just keeps getting better. It's killing me that I have to wait 7 whole days just to watch only 25 minutes of the anime. Can't they release like 5 episodes every Saturday instead of only 1? If I'm complaining, I can't even imagine how the rest of you who haven't read the manhwa feel. I know what's going to happen, but I'm still finding it difficult to wait to get to my favorite arcs. So I can't even imagine what the rest of you are going through. If you can't hold on each week like me, you are in great luck, because I have already graciously explained every important arc from the Solo Leveling manhwa. Use that to tide you over until the next episode. Now, on to the latest episode. Episode 2 of Solo Leveling somehow managed to be even better than the first episode. We pick up from the dungeon where Jinwoo and the rest are trapped, feeling pretty much hopeless after watching the mega statue barbecue some nameless hunters. There was so much more blood in this episode. Why did this surprise me? At a certain point, it felt like I was watching an episode of Attack on Titans, especially because you have these giant statues running around killing them. Okay, they weren't literally running around like the Titans in Attack on Titans, but you get what I mean. And just take a look at these bloody scenes!
Never want that dream. I'll wake up and...
And the last 3 minutes were just pure gore. Brutal gore.
Try as hard as I can.
Jinwoo got seriously wrecked by those statues. They felt way more tame in the manhwa because it's just drawings. Good drawings, I might add. The anime said, I understood the assignment, then took it to a whole new level. If the anime had come out before the manhwa, yes, this does actually happen, I would not even look at the manhwa because it's already so much better than the anime. And it's still at the beginning. The main part hasn't even started yet, and it's already better. And with the slow but good pace the anime is going, I keep wondering where they will decide to end Season 1. But I just can't seem to figure it out. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. I also keep seeing comments, not just here but on Reddit and pretty much any post about Solo Leveling, saying the anime and manhwa are mid. The fact that you can say this shows you weren't there when Solo Leveling manhwa first got released. Have you never stopped to think about why there are so many solo something manhwas out there? What do you think made Hunters and Dungeon manhwas so popular? It is because of Solo Leveling. Every author wanted to hop on the new trend Solo Leveling created. It made the genre become so popular. And, as you can imagine, other authors took notes and made theirs better. So, learn to pay some respect to the OG. Where was I? The Dungeon Massacre. Initially, I was all serious because everything looked gloomy as hell for them. But this dude's death made me forget all that and got me cracking up.
Speed's my specialty. I'll get out of here. Watch me!
After all that boasting, it only took 1 second to kill him off. Then, there's the good-looking heartthrob / wannabe singer. Am I the only one who thought he was actually going to sing? I was surprised when he started to recite a poem instead of breaking out in a song. Oh, then the creepy-ass smile was just perfection.
Wait. No, it doesn't apply to this god.
It was exactly like the art. It's a pity Solo Leveling's artist isn't alive to see his art come to life. And then there's Hunter Park. If you watch anime, you know the minute they start doing a flashback for anyone that isn't a main character, it's a sure sign of death. Or if they start telling some sob story about a side character, that's a sure death flag. Well, I hope at least he had good insurance, so his family doesn't end up like Jinwoo's. If I were going to be reincarnated into the Solo Leveling world and had to be a hunter, I would want to be this nameless hunter right here. She's smart. She waited until there was actually hope of escaping and took it the minute she saw it. She didn't even look back. This might be a little spoiler, but we never see her again in the manhwa. So I'm going to assume she lived the rest of her life happily in peace. So, Truck-kun, if you are out there listening, that's who I want. Who else listened to the opening song for Solo Leveling? It's so sick! I kept smiling like a maniac while waiting for the anime to continue. It's so good, it makes me wonder why the hell I didn't notice it before. The ending song was good too, but that opening song was pure fire. There are some spoilers thrown in there, but if you haven't read the manhwa, you won't really care about that. The rest of us, though, got to see our beloved Egress. I'm also glad to see Jin-Ah, that's Jinwoo's sister, getting some well-deserved screen time. The manhwa kinda did both her and her mother dirty. I mean, Jinwoo was risking his life in dungeons nearly every single day, but the people he was grinding so hard for just got what felt like fillers. This is why we need adaptations, so that the anime can address aspects the manhwas might not be able to fully explore. So I'm really glad to see the anime changing things for the better. There's also a little buzz going around that Omniscient Reader's Point of View is getting an anime adaptation. If that's really true, then we can hope for even more adaptations. Speaking of changes, I had this whole rant prepared because I noticed a change that didn't make much sense in the context. While watching episode 2, I noticed that the third part of the rules of the double dungeon changed. In the anime, it says believe the god, but in the manhwa, it says prove your faith. I was already ranting about why they made the change, because prove your faith makes more sense to me than believe your god. How can you believe a god you literally just met? Like, how can you believe a god that has been roasting and stomping the life out of you the minute you entered its temple? But when I get back to reference that, the translation just disappeared. Like I dreamt a whole separate translation. Please tell me I'm not the only one this happened to. All in all, there have been quite a few changes, and as of now, there are only 2 episodes. While most of the changes are making the anime better, I can only imagine what else will be changed. If you'd like me to do a short recap of the anime, like I did for the manhwa, let me know in the comments. That way, if you decide not to watch the anime, you can opt for a short recap instead. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, so I know you enjoy my videos.